Whatever. Sorry, not sorry. Like, seriously. Like, the only reason the fucking game was lagging was because I hadn't updated GeForce yet. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, give me a fucking break. Like, everything else works just fine, but this fucking game, that's super light. I mean, it's a console port, for Christ's sake. And it's a good one too. I don't see why it's not working. Alright, so now it's working fine. I can actually play, so let's get on with it. Let's see what we had to do, because I forgot everything. Main. Wait, sorry. Quests. Amber Owl. Oh yeah, burglary. I did all those, right? Yeah, I did all those. Burglary at the jeweler's. Seems the burglary has taken place at jeweler's in Garnier district called Saint-Corrier. Corrie. Something like that. We should head over and find out what happened as soon as possible! Exclamation mark. Okay, so that's Saint-Corrier. Hello. Okay. Excuse me, are you in charge of this store? We're here on behalf of the local government to investigate a reported burglary. Yes, that's right, I'm the owner. The owner. You must be the students from Thor's Military Academy. Indeed, Class 7, Group A, at your service. Oh, thank goodness. We may yet have a chance to recover the Crimson Tiara. So that's the object that was stolen. Yes, exactly. It's embedded with priceless carnelian gemstones, captivating the hearts of all who gaze upon it. It's the centerpiece of our display, under consideration to become national treasure and valued at almost 1 million Myra. Pretty pricey. Yeah, I'll say. It was being displayed at the big showcase in the center of the room, wasn't it? I'd heard the store was fitted with the best security system money could buy, so they could display the tiara safely. I'm afraid this was all due to my carelessness. There was no problem with our recently installed security system. The problem was me falling right into the Phantom Thief B's trap. Wait, the Phantom Thief B? I've heard all manner of rumors about him, but I still find it hard to believe it was actually his doing. His name sounds kind of familiar. Hey. How are you doing, man? Sorry it's been so long. Sorry about my... I don't know if you were here earlier, but like I couldn't get this game to run, but apparently it was just a fucking GeForce update that like I tend to ignore when I can, but apparently this game needs it. So I couldn't run it for the life of me. The name sounds kind of familiar. Seems like Elliot and Macius know of him. Yeah, he's a thief with quite a reputation in the capital. He calls himself a liberator of beauty. And he made quite a name for himself with a string of major thefts a number of years ago. So let me guess, like, is the Phantom Thief like a reference to Persona? Or are they just kind of spoofing it? I wouldn't be surprised, because there's a lot of game mechanics they have in common. He's even gained an enthusiastic fan following for the daring and graceful methods he uses during his thefts. Oh, now I remember where I've heard this name before. He's the thief who managed to steal an orbital tank from the Imperial Army, right? Yeah, that's one of his most famous exploits. I seem to recall hearing that story myself. I wonder how one steals a tank. So, do we know how the tiara was stolen? Yes, drivers are easy to update. The old car was AMD and every update was a nightmare. That's true. They're fairly easy to update. It's just fucking annoying. And I don't get why I mean, it was playing fine before, so why do I need to update the driver to play a game, especially a game that's as low spec as this one? But yeah, I don't know. Like, it's fine. I can stream now. Phantom Thief B is well known for sending the victim a card notifying them of his intended crime before he commits it. Did he send the card this time? Yeah, that's right. The card also contained this message. I don't know why I keep making up words. Your prized tiara has already been replaced with an imitation. However, that message was a feint. While we did have the utmost faith in our security system, we knew that if anyone could get past it, it would be him. Yeah, that's part of it. But also that they just... Because it seems like they just fuck up your game experience just in order for them to have their updates. And I'm like, I mean... How is it not playing? Like, it was lagging like crazy. I had like a 10-second delay with my commands in this game. Well, Warframe was running just fine, you know. For days and days on end before installing the update. Just mind-blowing. We decided to open the display case to check the tiara, but as it turns out, that's what he was counting on us to do. So that's when he stole the tiara, huh? I'm afraid so. Unbelievable. I assume you weren't able to get a good look at the culprit's face. Indeed, as soon as we opened the display case, the lights all went out. By the time we got them back on, the tiara had vanished. I see. Sounds like he's no ordinary thief. With a piece as valuable as this, can you maybe explain how you decided we'd be the optimal choice for this request? Ah, of course, please take a look at this. B. To the owner of this fine establishment, know that I have the Crimson Tiara securely in my possession. Should you fulfill my conditions, I promise that it shall be returned to you unharmed. If not, I make no guarantees. First, you must not report this incident to the railway military police. Second, you must deliver the other cards here to the members of the Thors Military Academy Class 7 Group A. Third, the aforementioned Group A must overcome the trial written on this said card. Phantom Thief B. So what card? It really is addressed to us. And when at Group B, I find the thief's apparent reveling in his crime somewhat unpleasant. Yeah, though on the other hand he seems to be giving us a chance to get the tiara back. True. Do you have this other card that the thief mentioned? Of course, please take this. Phantom Thief's B card. Phantom Thief B's card. Salutations, ladies and gentlemen of Thors Military Academy's Class 7 Group A. Should you wish to recover the treasure you seek, accept and overcome the trials that I have placed before you. All of the keys lie within the Vermilion capital. The first key is at the feet of the conqueror with the heart of a lion. A riddle, is it? Well, I'm sure the Vermilion capital is just referring to the city itself. But as for the feet of a conqueror with the heart of a lion, seems like a treasure hunt, and this card's a fierce clue. I mean, it seems rather obvious, to be honest. Because there is only one statue of the Emperor. It does seem that way. So, do you think you can help us out? We'd be happy to. Indeed, taunting us like that, I'm all for wiping that smug satisfaction off his face. Let's be off then. Thank you so much. Please find it. Quest burglary at the jeweler started. Yeah. Alright, sorry if I sound kinda weird. I'm kinda hoarse. I mean, I've been talking all day and I had like one of the roughest Mondays ever. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just exaggerating, but like seriously, today was a nightmare. Fuck. Alright, so there's only one place the first key must be. That's here. I mean, I don't remember all the names, but the conqueror with the heart of a lion. No shit. It couldn't mean anything other than this statue of Emperor Dracos. Agreed. It's hard to hear a clue like that and not immediately think of Dracos the Lionheart. And this statue is the most famous monument of him here in Heimdallr. Then the chances are good that we're in the right place. The card said to look at his feet. Let's do it then. Let's look at his feet. There we go, the same type of card as the last one too. Phantom Thief Beef's card. I assume we're correct then. Well, no shit you were. Well, we won't know until we check. The second key is in the northeastern seat of the Prismatic Palace. Northeastern seat. So basically, we've got another scavenger hunt. So it seems. I can't believe he's making us go through this whole rigmarole. What can we do but play along though? In the northeastern seat of the Prismatic Palace. Just what could that mean? Northeastern seat of the Prismatic Palace. I mean... Oi, mate. Heimdallr is the most deceitful city. While you may not realize it yet, I'm sure a time will come when this makes itself apparent to you. Do not be fooled by the love that currently permeates the city either. Once this festival is over, all 800,000 citizens will forget this love ever existed. This is why I only come for the festival. Okay. What on earth are you talking about, mate? I mean, is that the Prismatic Palace? This area is off limit to ordinary citizens. Turn back now. I mean, we're anything but ordinary, mate. The Prismatic Palace. In the northeastern seat of the Prismatic Palace. Yeah, it doesn't really. Plaza Bifrost, Imperial Chronicle building. No? No? No, dude, what the fuck? What the fuck? I mean, I guess. I don't think it's here, though. I mean, I wouldn't quite be surprised, but nah, I can't see it happening, to be honest. I don't think this is the place. If only I knew what I was looking for. Prismatic Palace. What on earth could that be? Wait. Lumiere, Orbital Factory. How about that, maybe? Yeah. It seems kind of far-fetched though. Northeastern seat of the Prismatic Palace. Maybe it's Matter Park? Okay, well, that I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case, actually. Because there's actually a... What's happening? I don't know what those fools of HMP are saying, but it's our duty to maintain security here, and so we shall. They can simply watch and learn. The Garden Party is a noble gathering that even members of the Imperial family take part in. Do they truly expect us to accept the help of abject nobodies for an event like this? The struggle to understand such a simple concept boggles the mind. The HMP has already stated their desire to handle the security around here too, so I'm afraid there's not much point in even talking to me. Okay, I have no idea what this is all about. Okay, it seems like we're on the right path. Northeastern seat. Oh, sorry. I would wager it's on this side.
There's so many butterflies.
It really gives the place an exotic touch, huh?
An exotic touch. The northeastern seat. And we're just gonna try all the benches, I guess. A few of us civil servants are responsible for actually running the garden party. With the number of guests, it sounds like it'll be non-stop work, but even still, I hope I can work the event. After all, that means a chance to see Princess Elfin up close. Ah. Okay, there you go. This must be the Prismatic Palace. Yeah, all signs post to the Crystal Garden. No shit. Crystal Garden. I didn't know that it was called that. Which leaves only the northeastern seat. I'm presuming it refers to actual place one can sit, which would suggest we ought to investigate this bench for the northeast part of the garden. Is that it? Phantom Thief Beast card. The bee's knees. Seems so. What's it say? Let me see. The third key is... At the round table where once rested the gauntlets that supported the east of the city. The round table where once rested the gauntlets that supported the east of the city. Oh goody, another riddle. Still, what can we do but keep going? Ah, it seems fate has ordained that we should meet again. I recognize that voice. Oh yeah, I knew it was him. Maybe he's even the Phantom Thief. Who are you again? He's Baron Bleu Blanc. Or Blue Blanc. Yeah, we first met during our field study in Barrierheart, I believe. Oui, monsieur. Très bien. I'm most pleased to see that you have not forgotten me. Though if my eyes do not deceive me, you have two new faces among your throng today, huh? Yeah, I know I said it the first time. I'm being ironic, or at least I'm trying to. I'm really tired. I was going. The next would be Bloy Blanc or something. Trying to pronounce it in German, but I thought that would be too stupid. But yeah, I know. Are you French by any chance? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Hi. It's nice to meet you. I've heard mention of you from my classmates. Has your search for beauty brought you all the way to Heimdallr too? You could indeed say that. However, to meet not just in Barrierheart but among the picturesque elegance of the Vermilion capital. Oh, you're Canadian. Well, that makes sense. Yeah. Well, I'm a big mutt, actually. I'm half Dutch, half Greek, born in Germany. I've learned some French. I know how to pronounce things, but I can't speak it for the life of me. So, Vermilion capital as well. Truly, it seems that we are bound together by a destiny most inseparable. Would you not agree? I'm not sure. He's a bit on the unique side, huh? Yeah, unique, let's just call it that. I couldn't sense him coming at all, though. Haha, please. The intensity of your stares is positively withering. Or is it that my overwhelming beauty has clutched your heart so tightly that you can cannot but help but gaze in wonder. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'd bet all the Myra I have on me that's absolutely not the case. Haha, now if you'll excuse me, there's still much I must attend to. I wish you the best of luck with your studies. So what? You just appear and you just leave? There's no... And there he goes. So what did he come to convey to us? That guy, who knows? Alright. So, okay, so there's a gauntlet that we need to... Okay. At the round table where once rested the gauntlet that supported the east of the city. So I suppose it should be east somewhere. Of the city, I suppose. Okay, where are you setting? Golden juice, apple juice, orange juice. Let's just, you know, let's just get there. Actually, maybe we can exchange some Sepith mat. We got a whole bunch. Nice. Alright. I wish I had a map. Huh. Okay. The gauntlets that supported the east of the city. Becker Street, maybe? So what does it say? Ah, god damn it. At the round table where once rested the gauntlets that supported the east of the city. Round table. Round table. Huh. A quest where you help the suitcase mix up. No? Did I? No, I don't think so. I was going to have 2,000 straps. No, it didn't come up. Is there a third day, maybe? Quest where you help the suitcase mix up. No, it didn't. I haven't had the pleasure. The gauntlets that supported the east of the city. That's fine. I'll run across it sometime. I mean, I think the game is linear enough. I don't think I've missed anything so far because I've been doing all the God damn it. The optional quests. For some reason I keep forgetting the word optional. Alright, so you know, it would really help if I knew where the east of the city is or what's there, because I don't know where to look for the gauntlets that supported the east of the city. Can I take the tram somewhere, maybe? Oh yeah, there you go. No, it's the same. How am I supposed to know? Oh, wait, Oost. Oost means east. I'm German, I should know this. And Dutch too. Yay! Take the tram. Alright. So what did it say? At the round table where once rested the gauntlets that supported the east of the city. At the round table. Oops, sorry. Okay, I suppose it should be somewhere in the middle. Like maybe in the pub? I don't think so. It should be something. It should be somewhere public, I think. Well, maybe it would be in the pub. I mean, there's a round table here. I don't think that's it though. There's another one too. So that rules out the one round table. Oh? Okay, you don't happen to have a card from Phantom Thief B, which is a total ripoff from Phantom Thieves from Persona 5, which I haven't played because I don't own a PS4 because I don't give a shit about consoles. I mean, I have a Switch, but that's only because I'm weak and stupid. I lost a hat at the popsicle vendor. Oh, I did see that one. Yeah, no, I did finish that one. That was good. Yeah, no, that was kind of cute. I mean, with his wife and him having to be honest about, you know, what's happening. What are you doing? Why do I have to handle the delivery to us today? Not only am I working my ass off, I'm technically slacking. I'm gonna be dead meat when I come back. So he's helping decorating? A bit to your right, Johnny. Need your help over here too, Johnny. Just like right now. I know. Don't rush me. I mean, it should be here, but I don't think it's here. I think I miscalculated. It's just a cat. I mean, I don't see any other round tables. I mean, the pub was the most likely place, but okay, can't get through that. I mean, we'll just have to go. Oh yeah, Alto Street. I don't think it's here either, though. There's just no way. Former guild branch? Wait, really? Could that be it? Round table. Well, there's only square tables here. I don't think that's it. Yeah, no. There's no way. I like small detail game put it in where at the start of the post where there are popsicles and he says I'll take lemon please, and at the end 3 regular flavors and 1 lemon. Yeah. I didn't even notice, but I must still have them, to be honest. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. Actually, unless I ate them. I don't think so though. Wobbly pudding, apple juice, lemon gelato, and 4 vanilla gelatos. Hey, that's brilliant. Yeah, you're right. Alright. Yeah, I do agree. They have some real eye for detail, which is really cute. Okay, what on earth could that mean? What am I looking for? Our next clue. At the round table were once rested the gauntlets that supported the east of the city. The gauntlets that supported the east of the city. Wait. Where were Group B actually stationed? Der Himmel! Yeah, I don't think that's it either. Yeah, I doubt it. Seems like this leads to the hotel's VIP area. I just missed it? I mean, okay, like if you keep it at that, you won't spoil the game. But I don't know what I just missed. Like how just to go? Is it the fountain maybe? I don't think so. I mean it's round, but it's not a table, not quite. Is it at the pub? Was I actually? I don't think so. I doubt it. But the thing is, like, I wish I had a map of the city so I know where east is. Or is it just the Sankori's jeweler? I mean, that might be possible. I mean, I don't know if I would call that a table, more like a pedestal, but... Nah, there's no way. As in, you checked every table in this place except the one table that actually was. Okay. So it was in the pub. Which makes sense, because Oost District is still the Eastern District. For some reason. I mean, that's what it means in German, but it doesn't feel like it's Eastern, but that's just me. So, there's one table, two tables, and I missed the third one. But I didn't miss it. I checked the cat. Is there another one? There's another one. There's an empty table here. Yeah. It's not the pub. No. How is it not the pub? How is it not Oost District? I mean, there's only one place with round tables in the Oost District, so I assume it's not Oost District. If it's not the pub, then it has to be Ganje District. But then, is it in the hotel? Hotel der Himmel. Nah, it's not in the Opera House. Even though I should visit it. But there's no round tables here, unless. I doubt it's der Himmel. Area farthest than that, and then VIP guests. These tend to be internationally renowned individuals. In fact, our current occupant is Vita Clotilde. No, it's the building you were checking where you were talking about gelato. What? What was I checking when I was talking about gelato? Oh! It is the Bracers building. What the fuck? Okay, I mean, it's no surprise that there's a red... But there's still no round table. Or am I missing something? That was where I was checking though, right? Pretty sure. Unless it's upstairs. Which again, I kinda doubt because, I mean, we don't have any tables here. Oh! What the fudge? Alright, you're right. The gauntlets that supported the east of the city, the bracers. Symbol of the Bracers Guild, isn't it? Well, if I played the previous games, I would have known that, but I haven't. So I will do that next time, after I finish this game. I am gonna play, I am gonna play Trails in the Sky before I play Trails of Cold Steel 2, to be honest. It's definitely gonna happen. But yeah, Fire Emblem 2. Yeah, the ones and the east parts mentioned in the note seem important as well. This building was once a branch of the guild, and while the capital once had 2 such branches, this is the easternmost branch. This must be the round table. Ah, there it is. Oh no, I mean, like we didn't figure it out already. I can't believe he even trespassed into our own lodgings. Indeed, though from the look of things, it doesn't seem he touched anything else. Still, not a pleasant thought. I mean, you didn't have anything valuable, let's be honest. Yeah, it's kind of creepy knowing he was here. Especially considering we don't know what he's actually after. Anyway, let's see what the next card says. B. The 4th key is on the bottom of the white burden of the steel bird perched at the water's edge. Holy shit. Bottom of the white burden of the steel bird perched at the water's edge. Jesus Christ, that's a mouthful. The white burden of the steel bird perched at the water's edge. Okay. Sure enough, it's another riddle. No shit. Rather challenging one at that. Okay, I suspect it's at the harbor, to be honest. So that's gonna be my first place. I'll be looking. Heimdallr Port. I mean, steel bird could be anything, but there's probably gonna be some kind of plane. Could be. Or otherwise, there's the Esperanza. Maybe if I
This looks like a
go
nice
fishing. Huh? How about that? Yeah, I get it.
spot. This looks like a nice
Yeah,
spot.
yeah. Let's just go fishing. Fish. Ah, well, okay. Well, then I suppose it's not that. Yeah. Bunch of boxes. Yeah. I don't think that's it either. No. Okay, I don't see a steel bird, but there's a bunch of bird in here, like it could be. I mean, okay, crane could be a bird, right? Hey, look at that! Hey. A steel bird perched at the water's edge. Hey. The last clue seems like it might be a reference to the crane here in Heimdallr Port. No shit. And that would make its white burden these containers. I mean, it would be funny if it was bird poop. I mean, it tends to be white. I can't see a card attached to any of them though. Clue did say it would be on the bottom. Perhaps we should discuss this with whoever's in charge and ask him to check the containers for us. Sorry about that. That'd be the poor Chief Damberto. We met him earlier today, so let's see if he's willing to help us. Group A explained on behalf of their situation. Group A explained their situation to Port Chief Damberto, who agreed to check all of the white containers for them. And just as they predicted, a card was found affixed to the bottom of one of the containers. Phantom Thief B's card. B's knees. How the devil did that get stuck on the bottom like that? He wouldn't have been able to attach it without lifting the container, and that would have meant using the crane. But when did he do it? None of us even ever noticed anything suspicious. Well, he is supposed to be a master of disguise, right? Maybe he disguised himself as one of the workers here. I can only guess as to how he might have done it, but it's definitely not something a normal person could pull off. That aside, what does the card say? Oh yeah, let's see. Final key is also hidden near the water's edge. The crimson crown you seek sleeps within a black ark nestled in the steel car that marches with the minutes. Nestled in the steel car? Marches with the minutes. The crimson black ark nestled in the steel car that marches with the minutes. This one's just as obtuse as the others. Though it's also hidden near the water's edge. From all indications, I'd say the next one's here in Heimdallr too. It says final key and crimson crown too, so at least there's that. Yeah, looks like this is the last one. The black car. What did it say? Sorry. Crimson Crown sleeps in a black ark nestled in a steel car that marches with the minutes. So what car marches with the minutes? Maybe something moves around.
This looks like a nice spot.
Yeah, for you. Okay. It wouldn't be the crane again, obviously.
Ooh, this looks like a good spot.
Yeah. I mean, there's another crane. It's kind of out of reach. Yeah, I don't think that's it either. Huh. The black. Oh wait, it's the tram. Obviously. The steel car. My guess is that the last clue refers to the orbital tram. That seems like the best fit. What about marching with the minutes? Tram schedule, of course, arriving and departing at preset times. Heimdallr is the starting and ending point of all the trams in the city. It's the same with Piraeus in Athens, where we're gonna be moving with the company. So you could say the tram here is waiting for its appointed time. That makes sense in a weird way. I guess this is the place then. Let's get the driver's permission to have a look inside. Excuse me, do you think you could do us a favor? Sure, what do you need? Wayne explained the situation to the tram driver and asked permission to search inside the tram. The infamous phantom thief B hid something in this tram car? Yes, we believe that to be the case. Wow, really? Well, I get where you're coming from. Go on and look around as much as you want. Thanks for your cooperation. Okay, he looks kind of shady. He might be the phantom thief himself. Just a heads up. Okay. Oh, I get to explore the inside of the tram? Oh, wow. Oh, I get to see the cockpit? Oh. Okay. I just companted. Okay, there's a briefcase. I mean, what else can it be, right? It looks like this must be the black ark mentioned in the card. Our phantom thief appears to have taken no pains to hide it. Isn't it kind of weird that the driver didn't notice it? Maybe Phantom Thief B left it here not too long ago. I wouldn't be so sure. I think the driver is Phantom Thief B. Anyway, let's have a look inside. And there it is. Yeah. Inside the black case. Embedded with dazzling carnelians. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm sorry about that. It has such a fiery glow to it. Well, this is definitely the Crimson Tiara we've been running all over town looking for. So this thing's worth 100 million Myra. Gulp, I'm almost afraid to handle it. Yeah, we gotta be really careful about getting this back to the jeweler safely. Crimson Tiara. Can I wear it? Probably can't.
So the tiara really was in there, huh?
Aww.
Now I'm wondering if the last passenger who stepped off the tram was Phantom Thief B himself.
Yeah, I suppose you do. I suppose you would.
I don't remember there being any unusual passengers on board, though.
I see. So you have no idea who Phantom Thief B could have been then?
To have done so much and yet left no trace of his presence. He must truly be a master at covering his tracks.
I'll say, but hey, at least we were able to get the tiara back. I suppose that's good enough.
What's wrong, Reen?
Why are you staring at me like that?
Well, it's obviously.
I think it's time we put an end to this little charade. Don't you? Baron Blue Blanc? Or should I call you Phantom Thief B?
Oh no! A voice non-relevant NPC. Lol. Yeah, exactly.
What?
Okay. Well, obviously he's Phantom Thief B. No shit.
This savory taste is why the unripe fruit is the most delectable of all.
Okay, Jesus Christ, I'm cringing so hard.
Wait, aren't you the Baron we met earlier? But that mask...
That's the mask of Phantom Thief B!
No shit. I mean, it could be any mask, but okay.
Allow me to introduce myself once again. I am Phantom Thief Blue Blanc, otherwise known
Blue
simply
Blanc.
as Phantom Thief B. Baron Blue Blanc is but one of the many roles I have assumed during my pursuits.
No shit.
Incidentally, might I ask when you first discovered my true identity?
It didn't really take much discovering. You went out of your way to show up in the Crystal Garden after all. Now, maybe it's just me, but I find it hard to believe you were seriously trying to hide your identity to begin with. Your disguises? Nothing short of perfect, I have to admit.
I mean,
But with all the work
he
you've
is
put
a
into
voice
this,
NPC.
I suspected you might come check on us near the end of your little game.
Ha ha! I see! Excellent deductive reasoning. Simply splendid!
But why would you do something like this? Why go to all the trouble?
Ah, does that interest you? Must there be a motive?
well, maybe.
Nah. Now that we know your identity, there's nothing more to discuss.
Theft is a crime.
We'll kick your ass.
Indeed. A crime we will not allow to go unpunished.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, what spirited youths you are!
We're gonna fight. Oh no, we're not.
What?
What?
How did he do that?
Just a little trick I like to keep up my sleeve. Regardless, you have provided me with plenty of sport and more than enough entertainment for one day.
Okay.
I'll be watching your future achievements with keen interest.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, until we meet
So,
again,
now-
I bid you adieu.
Adieu. Adieu. Adieu. That's what you call a robber baron. Ba-da-boom, tsh. Okay. Sorry about that.
He disappeared again.
They actually used to be a thing in the Middle Ages.
That's quite a little trick.
He might still be nearby. Let's search the area.
He might still be nearby. Okay, I mean, just forget about it. You got the tiara. I mean, Reed and the others scoured the area for Phantom Thief B, but try as they might, they found no trace of him. After reporting the details of the incident to City Hall, they trekked back to the jewelers to return the tiara. God, I'm so tired. Oh, sorry about that. I don't want to complain. At least the game is working. Everything's going fine. I solved the riddles for the most part, so... I can't believe that you were able to recover the tiara safely. How can I ever thank you? I almost get the impression we're the reason he stole it in the first place. Maybe we should apologize to you. Oh no, not at all. Phantom Thief B's conquests have always seemed rather capricious. I imagine he just decided to use all of you as a convenient excuse for his latest escapade. Given how fixated on us he seemed, I don't think that's at all likely. No, I think that's very likely, to be honest. Well, better not to say anything. Indeed, the last thing we want is to cause more confusion here. I'm afraid I can't offer you much, but please take these as a token of my thanks. All element sepith times 500. Ah, okay. This is a lot of sepith. Are you sure it's alright to give us that much? It almost feels like more than we deserve. Well, this is a jewelry boutique after all. We have more sepith lying around than we know what to do with. Well, that does make sense. Thank you very much. Think nothing of it. This is the least I could do after all you've done for us. Quest burglary at the jewelers completed. Yay. Yeah. Hey! Oh, cutscene time. Whew, that was quite exhausting. I mean, if they're doing a cutscene like that, why don't they voice that? Like, I'm just totally slurring my words right now because I have a dry mouth. I mean, I have a drink, but like it's alcohol, so that's not helping. Annoying to think his smug face was watching us the whole time. Yeah, though his name is pretty well known around here. He was plainly suspicious even when we first met him, but I didn't suspect he'd prove this much of a troublemaker. Something wrong, Reed? I was just thinking, he must be incredibly skilled. He disguised himself so well that he was virtually unrecognizable, not to mention all those other things he did. If this were martial arts we were talking about, he'd definitely be a master level. Can't disagree. True. But why would someone like that try to mess with us? He specifically asked for Group A too. Though I can't imagine why. Bleep bleep. Hold on. Is it my father again? This is Class 7 Group A, when Schwartz is speaking. Hello, hello. Sounds like you've been keeping yourself busy. I know it's you, Instructor Sarah. Ooh, got it in one. How'd you guess? Don't tell me. Is it your smothering love for tragically beautiful teacher? I have many feelings about you, but love would be stretching it. Anyway, you don't usually call us while we're out on a field study. Is something wrong? Actually, there's something I'd like Group A to go. Something I'd like Group A to go, yeah, sure. When you've finished up what you have to do from your field study, I'd like you to head over to the Sankt District. Have we even been there? Okay, let's see. That's where Heimdallr Cathedral at the embassies are, right? I think Elise's Academy is somewhere around there too. Yeah, that's the place. One of you assembled outside St. Estria's girls' school at 5 o'clock. Group B will be there too. Oh, not St. Estria's. Wait? Don't worry, I've already informed the governor about this, so go ahead and enjoy yourselves. Anyway, have fun. Toodles. Hey, hold on. Yeah. What's wrong now? It's always something wrong. It sounded as though the instructor is being her usual irresponsible self again. Pretty much. I don't know what she's thinking. Reen explained to the rest of the team that they were to assemble at St. Australia's girls' school at 5 o'clock. Oh, I know where that is. Girls' Academy for Nobles. Isn't that the one your sister attends? I have a few acquaintances who attend there myself. Okay. I mean, it's debatable whether it should be myself or themselves in this context, I think. But I can't imagine why she'd have us all meet there. Girls' Academy, I'm kind of curious. I'm sure she has her reasons, weird ones probably. Yeah, I mean, she wants to see how this incestuous relationship with your adopted sister is gonna evolve, you know? I mean, don't we all? Aren't we all, I mean? It's almost evening, so we should finish up here and start heading out. The best way to get to the Sank district is by tram, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter where we catch the tram from, it'll pass through there. I almost dread to think what we'll have to do when we get there, though. Yeah, me too. The Sank district has been added to the list of locations selectable from any of the capital's tram stops. Do we need to take the tram stop, or can we just take the exit? That's a big issue right now. Alright, let me just roll a cigarette here 1 second. I doubt we'll have the time to do anything else once we've arrived at the Sank district. Should we get going? Traveling to the Sank district will cause the main story to advance. The main story. I think we're fine. I have to say, I love those trams. Up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Blip, blip, blip.
They were wearing the same uniform as Reen's sister.
Yeah, they must go to St. Australia too.
St. Australia.
So, the famous St. Australia Girls' School is around here, huh?
St. Australia.
It's supposed to be a combined middle and high school exclusively for the young ladies of the nobility.
Yeah, this is one part of the capital that the masses have no reason to visit. Although, I can at least support the school's commitment to fostering chastity and rejecting materialism.
You seem to know an awful lot about a fancy girls' school.
No, I don't. This is all just common knowledge.
Anyway, let's go and wait by the front gate.
Yeah, those were the instructor's orders.
I'm feeling kind of nervous, actually.
Why would you?
Bunch of pretty girls?
To men, this academy must seem clad in the mysterious, impenetrable aura of feminine nobility.
Ugh. Yeah, I'm not buying it, but okay.
I was wondering,
Getting kind of sleepy. I was wondering.
did you not want to come here, Laura?
My father did recommend it to me, but they offered no classes in the martial arts. That alone was reason enough to look elsewhere.
Yeah, I bet.
I can totally understand that.
Though I get the feeling Laura would cause a real uproar if she went to a school for genteel young ladies.
Yeah, I can picture the chaos now.
Oh? I have a number of acquaintances who attend there, and from all I hear, it does seem to be a wonderful school. I've heard that even Princess Alphen herself is a student there.
There?
I've heard that too.
Princess who?
You've seriously never heard of her? I know you're not from Erebonia, but even still.
To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if plenty of Erebonians didn't know who she is.
Really?
Princess Alphen is the daughter of our reigning emperor, His Majesty Emperor Eugit. She's supposed to be as sweet as an angel and popular with everyone.
Well, sure. I mean, of course she's popular.
Is
She's
that
a
so?
princess.
Actually, I believe she's the same age as Fee. I've had the opportunity to meet her once before. She truly is as charming as the rumors suggest.
I figured as much. I've seen photographs of her plenty of times in magazines, though I've never had the opportunity to meet her.
Sounds like she's in the same school year as Elise, come to think of it. She has a twin brother, too, Prince Cedric. He's the crown prince of Erebonia.
Oh, right.
I still
I
think
think I've seen a
Erebonia
picture
is
of the
such
prince in a
weird
magazine
name.
before. Dark blonde hair, like Eustace's brother, right?
Oh, I think you're thinking of Prince Oliver. He's Cedric and Alphen's older brother.
Why isn't he the crown prince then?
I've heard the reason is that his mother was a commoner. It seems like a stupid reason to deny him the right of succession, but that's how nobles do things.
I feel like I've been hearing his name a lot lately. He made a big splash when he came back from Liberl aboard that airship. You know the one, right?
Ah, you must be referring to his return aboard the Arcel, after the crisis in Liberl was put to rest.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. It really made a big impact. I'd never seen an airship that looked so white and elegant before.
Okay.
I believe my father went to welcome the prince back in his capacity as imperial governor, too. And yeah, now that you mention it, that does seem to be when I started hearing his name around a lot more.
Oh, you're all here already.
Ah, you made it.
It's good to see you all again.
You're a bunch of early birds, aren't you?
Well, we just about finished up everything we had to do when we got the call to meet here.
Were you able to finish up everything on your end, too?
As if we'd leave any loose ends.
I think I did some bad math here. Fee is 14, 2 years younger than everyone else in class 7, and Elise is 15. Because she is 1 year away from the society, which is 16. Alvin can't be the same age. So wait, is Alvin 16? I don't think so though. She seemed rather young. And on that note, like, I doubt Japanese people are ever wrong at math. I mean, that's a joke, but I mean, obviously some people might, but I still doubt it, to be honest. I'm not sure what you mean though. Elfin should be 15. Laura said she's the same age as Fee. Okay, wait, sorry. Shit. But Fee is 14. Okay, Fee... Yeah, okay, maybe they're talking in more general terms. About their age, around your age or something like that. I don't know. Maybe, maybe the classes in this year aren't as strict in terms of age restriction. Or, I don't know. I mean, they generally aren't. I mean, you could jump a class, or you could skip a class. I mean, or you could have to redo a class. Although I doubt any high-standing noble girls would have to redo a class, to be honest. But okay.
If not for our unfamiliarity with the city, we would have been finished this morning.
Every time.
Looks like getting these two to kiss and make up will be an uphill battle.
I mean, I'm sorry, that's gay. I wouldn't agree to that either.
Well, some say that when
Although
someone
maybe-
gets under your skin, it means you really care about what they think.
Wait. Did you two...
Rain and Laura said Fee, Elfin, and Elise should all be the same age, but canonically, Fee should be 1 year or a half year younger. Canonically, I mean, I don't know where. I mean, she's still in the same class as they are, though. So I would guess at most she's half a year younger, or she's she's on the verge. Like, one thing I had, for example, was I'm born in August, end of August 27th. So when I started out at school, I was always the youngest in class. Because I was on the verge of the school year, basically. But then when I redid a class, when I came to Greece and I redid a class or a year basically, I ended up being the oldest because again I was on the verge of the school year. So maybe it's something like that. I don't know.
I figured the girls would be the first to notice.
Of course. I apologize for any worry I've caused you.
Seriously, it's not a big deal.
We're fine now.
Yeah.
Really? That's great!
Yeah, you kicked our asses. We're all happy now.
It sure is.
Yeah, it sure is, yeah.
Maybe after this field study is over, we can get together and spend the night talking in one of our rooms.
Okay.
Sounds good.
The thought of a Class 7 pajama party makes me a little embarrassed.
That's girls for you.
Yeah.
Girls and sleepovers go together like jam and toast, huh?
That must be Heimdallr Cathedral's bell.
It has a solemn, stately sound, wouldn't you say?
It sounds so different from how it does in the Ost district. Though that makes sense considering the distance.
That bell ringing must mean it's 5 o'clock, which means it's almost the time we were supposed to meet here.
Rain?
Lovely voice.
Elise, what are you doing here? Wait, I guess this is your school, so where else would you be?
Yes. I see all of your classmates are with you too.
It's only been a week since we saw you, hasn't it?
Yep.
Well, we were told to meet here.
Wait a minute. Are you the ones? The
ones?
9 guests I was told to expect at 5 o'clock sharp?
Well, there are 9 of us in Class 7.
Which is... I mean...
Wait, what?
Then that would mean...
I mean, no shit, dude. No, Jesus Christ. Obviously you had to meet with your sister.
You're the one we were told wanted us to come here?
Actually, I suspect that would be a friend of mine.
Oh?
Why does she always have to be such a mischief maker? I swear.
I bet it's Princess Alphin.
She could have at least given me a little warning that you were coming.
She's a princess. Who gives a shit what you think?
Elise?
Anyway, where are my manners? Welcome to St. Estrella Girls' School.
Yay.
I hope you'll enjoy your visit. Right this way.
I'm so 100% sure it's gonna be Alphin. Boys? Good boys? I don't think I've ever seen a man. Thor's military guy. My brother studied there when he was younger. Oh, is that what he was younger? Jesus Christ, that's going way too fast for me. Oh my, is that Lady Laura? She always looks so gallant. Oh, do you think he's transferring her? Oh, but she's the Duke of Alberia? Oh, the boys for 40 is so tall. Oh, redhead is so cute. Silver-haired girl looks like she needs a hug. Jesus Christ, alright. That's those boob references you were mentioning. I can feel their stares boring holes in my head. And in Emma's boobs. Pay them no mind. Aha, we certainly seem to be the stars of the show today. And Laura's as popular as ever, not to mention Emma. Can't say that being admired doesn't feel nice, but please don't be too hard on them. We don't have many opportunities to meet people from outside the school. I think that boy in the front is a commoner? I'm not sure. Either way, he looks so handsome. How do you think they know Elise? Actually, you're right. This is kind of uncomfortable. None of these schools have any sort of security. Thor's kind of understands since the students are armed and they've got teachers with combat experience, but St. Australia having no security is just out. I mean, what do you mean I don't think... Like, I don't know, schools like in the Victorian era, would they have like heavy security? I don't think so though, to be honest. And they would still be like separate, like girls and boys. And I mean, they do have a gate that, you know, that closes and that is fairly safe. Are they all the same age as you, at least? I mean, they wouldn't. I don't know and I don't care. Rosengarten.
What's in here?
It looks like an indoor garden.
This is the Academy's Rose Garden. The person who called you here is waiting inside.
No shit.
Who did call us here anyway?
Oh, come on. You know who did call you here.
Whoever they are, they must have considerable social standing.
Jesus Christ, you at least should know.
Your Highness, I brought the guests.
Well, there you have it.
Thank you.
I knew it.
Please show them in.
Jesus Christ. The school should be at least a guard or something. It's a school exclusively for nobles and even the royal princess. Yeah, but still, like, I wouldn't be surprised if it is guarded one way or another. but it's just not. Maybe not. Maybe they don't want to upset all the girls. They're all fragile spirits. It's just. Oh no! Oh, I just popped a boner.
No way.
Hey, Elise, is that...
You don't need to ask when you already know.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, if you'll follow me. I knew it.
Maybe she's the only one that had sense after all. Yep, called it. I love this, about this game. Like, even though like all the characters are like just all over the place, it's so. I mean, it's not. I wouldn't call it predictable, but you can see where the story is going. And like I guessed, Elisa was Reinhardt. Elisa R. Like Jesus Christ. I knew she would be the princess, the person who called us here. I kinda knew the Phantom Thief B would be Baron Bleu Blanc, Bleu Blanc. Bleu Blanc. But either way. Like, it follows a very neat...
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
logical pattern.
My name is Alfin. Alfin Rice Arner.
Jesus Christ, okay, sorry.
It's a pleasure to meet all of you.
Rice Arner. Yeah, I think that would be the case. Like, I mean, I think social standing and stuff plays a big role, at least in Heimdallr. So I think most people are fine. And I mean, who would want to harm like an innocent girls' school like this, where all the girls are just
Come on, Elise,
angels?
cheer up. I'm sorry, all right?
She's the princess, you know. You don't get to pout to her. What's wrong with you?
I was only trying to tease you a little.
And she's even apologizing to you. What the fuck? Jesus Christ, the entitlement with that girl. Okay. I'll keep. I'll keep an open mind. Don't worry. I mean, I enjoy the story so far. I'm not saying it's. I mean, it's predictable, but not in a it's predictable in a way that you still have to guess about it. I mean, you have to learn the names first of all. That's a big thing. But it's just in the way that the story makes sense, you know.
Don't you have something you wanted to discuss with everyone? Please, go right ahead.
Yeah.
Well, that aside, it's been a long time since I last saw both of you, Eustace and Laura. I'm glad to see you're both well.
Likewise, Your Highness.
You've become even more fetching since we last met.
I do have to say, she's pretty fetching.
Aw, thank you. I was rather hoping that you'd decide to enroll in St. Estraya too. But it seems you chose to attend Thor's after all.
Well, I've committed myself to following the way of the sword, and Thor's gives me a place to hone my skills.
I don't like... No. I'm not saying I don't like Elise. I just kind of figure that particular scene is kind of weird. I mean, there's a lot of weird scenes with her, because the moment we met her, there was this whole incestuous thing going on with Reed, but maybe that's just my perverted mind doing this thing. But no, I definitely like her. I like all the characters in this game. I've said it before. Like I really like how they all fit together and how it all, you know. I mean, it has a kind of simplistic way of developing them, but it's still really endearing, you know. But no, I do like Elise.
I apologize for not being able to live up to your expectations.
First I lost Angelica to Thor's, then you too. Perhaps I should just transfer there next year myself.
Perhaps you should.
Your Highness. Got you to look.
Bleep.
But I...
Just look away.
Well, she seems lively.
She seems far more easygoing than I was expecting.
Yeah, I mean, you know, chances are any other princess would have you beheaded on the spot, like just for pouting at her.
I've heard plenty about her, but none of that prepared me for meeting her in person.
So, this is what it's like to be in the presence of royalty. It's actually rather overwhelming.
Yeah, I bet it is.
I can see why people always compare her to an angel.
Me too.
Blah, 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 blah.
Please don't worry about me. Well, I still have much to learn before I feel like I deserve my status among the nobility. I've been blessed with wonderful friends, and I'm enjoying life here at the Academy.
Well, she does seem to have at least one wonderful friend. Kind of an understatement when that friend happens to be Princess Elfin.
I'm particularly happy to finally be able to meet you, Reen Schwarzer.
Oh?
Elise has told me so much about you.
She has?
Your Highness!
I'm honored that you'd say so.
When will you get married? I mean, it's totally fine in the nobility for brothers and sisters to...
Elise always mentions in her letters what a great friend she has.
Yeah, I see. I mean, I suspected as much. But it's just, I mean... And still, you know, especially as her attendant, I mean, she should be aware of what kind... I mean, maybe she's got a whole dark side, you know? You don't know. I mean, nobility are kind of like that.
As her brother, I wanted to thank you for that.
Aha.
Reen! Oh, it's so refreshing. You're every bit the person Elise says you are. Perhaps even more so.
Perhaps even more so.
Huh?
Actually, I have a teensy-weensy favor to ask.
Uh-huh.
Do you think I could join Elise in thinking of you as my dear brother as well?
Oh boy. Jesus Christ. Popping bonus all over the place.
Your Highness! You see, Elise has spoken of you so often that in my heart, you've already come to feel like family. And now that I've had the opportunity to meet you, I fear I simply can't suppress these feelings any longer.
Jesus Christ.
I have 2 brothers already, of course, so I'm sure it won't take long to adjust.
No.
I couldn't possibly. I mean...
That's enough, Your Highness. Aw, don't be so stingy. Surely it wouldn't hurt to share him with me a little. Anyway, that aside, the reason I called you here today was not to talk with me. There is someone else who would like to meet you.
Oh, there's another person?
Why? It's not like we're famous.
Who do you mean?
Hey, isn't that...
A guitar? No, a lute?
Oh, it seems he's arrived. Oh,
I apologize for keeping you waiting.
it's a pleasure to see you again.
And you as well, young lady? Well, I trust everyone here has been making themselves comfortable?
Who's this guy?
I'm not sure, though I feel like I've seen him somewhere before.
I serve as a music instructor in the hallowed halls of this fine academic institution. In truth, I am ever on the hunt for that elusive mayfly we call love. But that might raise eyebrows at a girls' school.
Oh, no shit.
But whose pulse would not quicken wandering into this untainted cloister of dew-eyed maidens? Ah, the romance.
Could he be?
Ahem! Ow! I think that's quite enough. Any more of that and our guests may start edging toward the exit.
Ah, I can always count on you to never miss a beat, my dear sister.
Oh, wait. So this is... Wow.
Whoa.
Indeed. 'Tis I, Olivert Rice Arner, also known by some unscrupulous individuals as the debaucherous prince.
Oh, okay.
I also serve as Thor's Military Academy's ornamental chairman of the board.
Ornamental?
It's a pleasure to finally meet you, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
I bet it is. Where's that? That's the bastard son? Cat's up to no good again. God damn it. Where is he now?
I have to admit, I was surprised to learn that you're the chairman of the board of
exactly,
directors, Your Highness.
Ah, but he's the chairman board of directors. The chairman.
I'd heard that the chairman was a member of the imperial family, but still.
Alright, 1 sec. Alright, sorry about that. Fucking cat.
I'm not surprised. Who would expect the infamous prodigal son to chair a committee at a prestigious academy like Thor's? I suppose it's not surprising they'd rather keep it hushed up, though. It wouldn't exactly be great for the school's image.
How so?
That's surprisingly forthright coming from you. Is it really true, though? I mean, that you were the one responsible for establishing Class 7, Your Highness?
Indeed, I was. You see, it's always been a tradition that a member of the imperial family serves as chairman of the board. At first, I wore the title in name only, but I had a change of heart after my vacation in Liberl 2 years ago.
You were in Liberl back then?
Haven't we been over this?
That would put your visit during the incident that occurred there, correct?
Right. All I've done since I returned to Erebonia has been inspired by my experience during the crisis in Liberl. As a result, fruitless though they may prove to be, I've set a number of plans in motion. One of which is to bring the winds of change to Thor's Military Academy. A gust of fresh air, if you will.
And that's Class 7?
Winds of change, huh?
Yep.
I can only assume you're referring to our class?
Yep.
Then the one who decided to throw both commoners and nobles into the same class was...
Yup.
Yes, the idea was mine.
Jesus Christ.
Although the selected students also had to have a high aptitude with the Arcus units too.
Well, no shit. Huh.
I think I'm finally starting to understand the reasoning behind Class 7. and why we're being sent all over Erebonia on these field studies.
To show us firsthand and give us cause to consider the conflict between the two factions. That is the purpose behind our field studies. Is it not, Your Highness?
That is one of the reasons, yes. However, my foremost intention was to show you that during your lives, you will encounter many obstacles and conflicts. Not just between factions, but between the capital and the provinces, tradition and technology, even between nations.
He's actually a wise guy.
In these turbulent times, I thought that this would provide the hands-on education today's promising youths need.
He's still up to no good. Seriously, I don't cast that. Sorry, I don't trust that cat for a second. I don't know what he's doing.
We need up-and-comers who can think and act independently to face tomorrow's challenges head-on.
That makes sense.
Wow, that's quite a plan.
I can't help but feel a little unsure whether we can live up to such high expectations.
Hearing your explanation has, at the very least, cleared up many of the doubts I've had up to this point.
Class 7 does seem like an ideal environment to expand one's outlook on life.
Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, sorry about that. One sec. God damn it. Fucking hell. Alright. 4. 4.
I feel like going through everything we have so far has brought us closer to doing exactly that.
Yep.
Shh.
Marvelous. I'm so pleased to hear it. Just listening to you makes me feel even more certain that establishing Class 7 was the right decision.
Gunnies. Sorry. I don't know what's happening. The cat's just freaking the hell out. Damn it, Jesus fucking Christ. I just can't focus with that thing around. Just if it were up to me, I would have thrown him out of the house like 5 times over now.
Especially since while the idea itself was mine, I have no real say in how the classes run day to day. Even so, I still hope to meet all of you at least once, if only to tell you all this. That was when Alphen stepped in and offered to set up this little meeting.
I see. Well, I could hardly refuse such a sincere request from my brother. But it also presented me a fine chance to finally meet Elise's beloved brother, as I've always wanted to. Your Highness!
Thank you for taking the time to tell us all of this, Your Highness. I feel like now that I know, I want to live up to the promise you saw in Class 7. Thing is, am I right in assuming that Class 7 doesn't exist just to fulfill your progressive ideal?
What do you...
Oh?
The board has its chairman, of course, but 3 directors besides. My older brother Rufus, Imperial Governor Karl Regnitz, and Irina Reinford of the Reinford Group.
Oh, yeah.
Now that you mention it,
Oh yeah, no, we totally forgot about
They
this.
do seem to have certain expectations for us.
Precisely. As I mentioned, I no longer have anything to do with how Class 7 is run. That authority lies with the directors.
And that's where the problem lies, am I right?
As you're keenly aware, Rufus and Governor Regnitz sit on opposite sides of the factional divide. And while Chairman Irina is mostly involved with Class 7's technology, like the Arcus, her intentions are a mystery to me. And it's those 3 who decide where you'll travel for your field studies.
Is that right?
When you put it that way, it does make it seem like some kind of bargaining is taking place behind the scenes.
It was one of the conditions they gave in exchange for allowing Class 7 to be established. I'll admit, I hesitated to allow it, but I decided to place my hopes in you. We believed then, as we still do, that one day you all will be a great light that can push back the darkness of this country. Well, I suppose when I put it that way, it sounds positively heroic. But that's just me. Don't feel too pressured by it. Your students, first and foremost. Reach out and grab that fragrant rose of school life. Join a club. Eat cheap food with your friends at midnight. Fall in love. We live but once. Make your youth count.
I don't like this guy.
You know, it's weird, but hearing you say that kind of takes a load off my mind.
By the way, just earlier you said that we believed the Class 7 would be a great light. Is there someone else involved with Thor's who shares your vision for our class, Your Highness?
There is. Principal Van Dyke.
Ah.
I once attended Thor's myself and studied under him. He gave my proposal to establish Class 7 his full backing.
Interesting.
I see.
He's been particularly considerate toward us ever since we arrived at the Academy.
While he has no direct control over the running of the Academy, he does preside over the board meetings. And above all, he's the one who assembled an excellent team to give you first-rate training.
So, Inspector Sarah?
An excellent team, you say?
Are you referring to Instructor Sarah?
Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Oh.
Well, she's certainly one of them.
How can I predict
Still,
everything they're
coaxing
gonna
her
say?
away from her former line of work certainly played a large part in giving Class 7 a great foundation.
That's the thing, like, I'm not even playing that many JRPGs overall, but just I mean, okay, sure, hopefully it's gonna change at some point. I don't even mind, I just like the idea that I'm able to just know what they're gonna say, you know?
She is, after all, one of the strongest people in the Empire, and her experience makes her a natural field leader.
Wait, what?
What?
Instructor Sarah? One of the strongest people in Erebonia?
exactly what experience might you be referring to?
Espionage? That's what I'm kind of, guessing at.
I've even heard rumors of her daring exploits myself.
She was known as the Purple Lightning. Doesn't that sound exciting?
Wait. Purple lightning?
I knew it!
If you two have heard of it, it must be a household name among martial artists.
That's right, though I've just heard it in passing.
Ah, that young ace of the Erebonian Bracer Guild, and one of the Empire's most famous bracers.
Oh, she was a bracer. Jesus, how didn't I figure that out, though? Well, that's because I didn't play the previous games.
She has a history full of brave feats and dangerous deeds. She was even the youngest bracer to achieve A-rank status. Back then, she was known as the Purple Lightning. Now, you know her simply as your homeroom teacher.
Save. Oh. You don't say. Which means there's probably gonna be another 2 hours before I get the next save. What the fuck is that animal doing? Alright. You know, I'm gonna stop here because the cat is just totally disrupting my concentration. So I hope you enjoyed either way. I had a lot of fun as far as it went. I'm just gonna leave it here, leave it at that, because I don't know what's gonna happen next. So hopefully somewhere this week I'll make another stream. I'll do another stream of this. Maybe I'll do some Yakuza. I'll see what I'll do. I've abandoned Yakuza almost. I need to play that too, but we'll see what happens. All right. It's been a lot of fun, man. Have a good night. Bye bye.